Today in Madden 23, I attempt to build a perfect team that will go 20-0 and win the Super Bowl. The way I will build this team is quite simple. I will spin this wheel of NFL teams and pick a player from every position until the team is filled. Then throughout the regular season, every game this team plays and wins, I can steal a player from the opposing team. However, if this team loses a game, we will lose one of the best players on our team. So the wheel of NFL teams are going to decide which players we will have on this team, and we're going to get straight into it. We can pick players from the same team more than once. They just obviously can't be from the same position. And we are going to start with the Cleveland Browns. Give me Nick Chubb. Anytime we get to add a high 90 overall to this team, I'm not going to be complaining. Nick Chubb is on the team. And give us Justin Jefferson with the Vikings. Honestly, pretty hard to have a better draw than that. First two spins, amazing, cannot complain at all. Next will be the Saints. I'm going to take the Saints defense right here. So I'm liking the way the team is going right now. Can we continue? Who is up next? The Jacksonville Jaguars. I will go with Christian Kirk. Could be a good wide receiver. I could have went with Trevor Lawrence there, but I'm really hoping for like a Mahomes or Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert could be a really good option. Do I go with Herbert or running back? I gotta think. And I will take Justin Herbert right here. So we need a few more positions. Need another wide receiver, a tight end, offensive line, another running back. And we got the Bengals now. I'm not mad at it though. I would have went with Joe Burrow here if I didn't pick Herbert, but give me Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson on the same team. So we need a running back, two, tight end, offensive line. And we are going to get the Giants. They just signed Darren Waller, so we'll add him to the team. So O-line and running back. I'm really liking the way this team is going so far. The Seahawks, I don't think they have a good offensive line, so give me Kenneth Walker at running back too. This spin, though, is make or break. We've gotten a great team so far, but we need a good offensive line, and the Dallas Cowboys will fit right in with this team. And let's take a look at this team all on the same roster. Nick Chubb, Zach Martin, Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Tyron Smith, Lattimore, Demario Davis, Tyrann Mathieu, Cameron Jordan, Justin Herbert, Darren Waller. This team is stacked. And this offense looks really good, and we still have room to build on it once we get some wins. And this might be the best base defense that we have used so far in this entire series. Well, it's time to see how good this team is. Justin Herbert, first play. Here comes pressure. That offensive line didn't look as great as I was hoping right there on that first play. Christian Kirk, though, for 0 yards. Let's hope the first player of the year isn't a sign of things to come. Long season. Nick Chubb gets the carry out of the backfield. He's running into our O-lineman. They need to get some chemistry going. Let's not have a 3-and-out on our first drive of the entire season. That would be great. There it is, over the middle. Nick Chubb out of the backfield catching the ball for 21. I actually don't know what I would upgrade if we were to beat the Falcons right now and take a player for them. Nick Chubb to the house. Nick Chubb, 43-yard touchdown. First drive, I thought we were going 3-and-out and we score a touchdown. And as soon as I say that, Falcons tie. I thought they were actually going to take the lead real quick. 14-7 Saints. We need to keep this 2 possessions at all times. I don't feel comfortable otherwise. Instead, it's a 3-possession game, now a 2-possession game. Let's not choke this, please. Run out the clock. We beat the Falcons, and the road to 20-0 starts off 1-0. And the player I added to the New Orleans Saints is corner A.J. Terrell, 88 overall to help this defense. And the Saints have a tough schedule. Next, we get the Buccaneers with Tom Brady still on the team in this season, the Panthers, and then the Vikings. And we lost to the Panthers 35-34. You can't make this stuff up. We were winning this game 24-14, and we choked and gave up 14 in the fourth quarter. Are you kidding me? When we beat the Buccaneers, I added right tackle, 92 overall, Tristan Wirfs. But because we suffered our first loss of the season, only 3 games in, we have to release Nick Chubb, 99 overall from the team. It really is impossible to go 20-0 in this game, isn't it? Next on our schedule, we get the Vikings, Seahawks, and Bengals. We did win all 3 of those games, though, beating the Vikings, Seahawks, and Bengals. From the Vikings, I added Dalvin Cook to replace Nick Chubb that we just lost. From the Seahawks, I added 90 overall safety Jamal Adams. And from the Vikings, I added 89 overall defensive tackle DJ Reader. And our schedule now becomes Cardinals, Raiders, Ravens, and Steelers. And we were able to make quick work of the Cardinals and the Raiders, and we're now 7-1. From the Cardinals, I added their best player, 96 overall DeAndre Hopkins. And from the Raiders, I added left outside linebacker Max Crosby. And we also winded up beating the Ravens and Steelers. From the Ravens, I added another elite cornerback in Marlon Humphrey. And from the Steelers, who else was I going to add but TJ Watt? And through 10 weeks, this is what the offense looks like. And the defense is absolutely stacked. At the moment, Justin Herbert is 7th in the league in touchdowns, 9th in yards. Dalvin Cook and Kenneth Walker over 500 yards rushing. Cook didn't play the whole year with us though. Justin Jefferson though is dominating this team in receiving yards with 835, 10 games in, 4 touchdowns. Waller 505, Hopkins stats don't really count, wasn't with us, and Jamar Chase almost 400. We haven't watched some live football in a while. Let's jump into our next game against the Rams for a little bit. This offense was already good before when we jumped into week 1. Imagine it now. We got Dalvin Cook in the backfield instead of Nick Chubb. We added a couple linemen, I believe, in Tristan Wirfs. We had another receiver in DeAndre Hopkins. I cannot believe we lost the game. I think if we were undefeated 10 games into this season with the team we have now, I don't think we're going to lose another game. I mean, you never know. It's Madden. I would not be surprised if we lose. There's always some fluky loss that you get, but I would just be a little surprised. Let's get this completion. You got so many good receivers. You got good blocking right now. Aaron Donald is looking to make a play, though. Over the middle, Cook, and he's good enough for a first down. But just like that, back to a 3rd and 10 at our own 35-yard line. Can we connect with Jefferson or Chase? Come on, Herbert. Or walk right into a sack. You'll love to see it. Don't tell me the Rams are really going to beat us. They're up 20-7. Do not tell me this is about to happen. They're going to beat us. I just said we weren't going to lose another game. And the Rams have beat us by 21 points. You've got to be kidding me. And that means we have to release our next best player, which is 99 overall, Justin Jefferson. And we actually won all 3 of those games. We beat the 49ers, the Buccaneers, and the Falcons. From beating the 49ers, I took a 99 overall in Nick Bosa. Saints fans, I'm sorry, but from the Buccaneers, I took Mike Evans. I know you're all throwing up about that. And from the Falcons this time around, I took Chris Lindstrom. I'm going to play him at left guard. And our final 3 games of the year, we have the Browns, the Eagles, and the Panthers. I don't even know what to say. We lost all 3 of these games to end the season. We didn't even get the #1 seed in the NFC with this team. We got #2. We just choked so hard. Well, thanks for coming, Nick Bosa. You did nothing, I guess, because we lost 3 games in a row and now you're gone. Then I have to go to the offensive line. 99 overall, Zach Martin. We'll see you later. And I have to finish it off with 97 overall, TJ Watt, no longer on the team going into the postseason. Herbert threw for 37 touchdowns, 14 picks. He did not have an amazing season like I thought he would. Out of all the receivers that actually started on our team, the highest leading receiving total was Darren Waller with 835 yards, 6 touchdowns. What happened to Jamar Chase, Christian Kirk even? And that means we're playing in the first round of the playoffs, but we got a chance of redemption against the Rams. What do I even do if we don't win the Super Bowl? I thought we were a lock to win the Super Bowl. We were 12-2, should have been 15-2 to end the season. How did we not even go undefeated with this team? Dalvin Cook, though, we have to have a good first drive. This team is 8-9, this Rams team. How did they even get in? I don't even know how that's possible. They got a wild card spot at 8-9. We better destroy them by like 20-30 points this time around. There you go, Dalvin. What a move. I jumped out of Super Sim for 1 second and a 26-yard touchdown from Mike Evans. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can hold on to that for the remainder of the game. Rams get 3. I didn't want them to score at all in this game. And somehow they're winning again. If they beat us twice, I don't even know. What would I do if they beat us twice? I don't even want to know. Please blow them out the rest of this game. Thank you. 28-10, 35-10. This is what should have happened every single game throughout the season. Let's go to the divisional round. And in the divisional round, we get the 49ers. This is not an easy game. We're going to start this game with Super Sim. If it gets close and there's key moments, we're jumping in on the field. Late in the game. Let's see what happens. We have a 3-0 lead, 10-0 lead. Okay, defense came to play today. We'd love to see us shut them out in the first half, but now they scored. We're actually 2nd and goal from the 1, so why not just jump in really quick and see if we can punch this in the end zone late in the 3rd quarter, take a 2-possession lead. Come on, pitch to the outside. Kenneth Walker, he's in for the touchdown. 49ers, okay, they don't get a touchdown, which is huge. They get one there, though. We only get 5 points. They're at the 40-yard line, 3rd and 16. Game's on the line. They finally call timeout 11 seconds. Our season's on the line here. I don't think it's likely the 49ers get in the end zone, but if they do, what a heartbreaker to the end of the season this would be. McCaffrey, he's out of bounds. If they somehow get this in the end zone, 35 yards out, I don't even know. Okay, this is it. This is our season. Don't catch it. Kittle almost caught it on the ground. And now we have the NFC Championship game. And we are going to Super Sim again, like we've been doing. And if it gets close, we will jump in. When we get to the Super Bowl, we will jump in with live football in key moments and to start off the game. And it's important to note that Aaron Rodgers is part of the Packers in this roster, which is why the Packers are probably going to lose the NFC Championship game. Let's see. 31-14. Of course we win. The Packers don't win NFC championships. And in the Super Bowl, we face the 12-5 Titans. Now, the Titans are not normally a team that I see in the Super Bowl in this game. So this is interesting. This is a little bit different. Herbert, we got to have a good first driver in the Super Bowl. Dump it to Dalvin Cook and let him do the rest. Start the Super Bowl with a touchdown. 41-yard line. Pressure coming, though, and then he dumps it to Jamar Chase, and he dropped it. I guess that's been the issue with Jamar Chase this year. He did not have great stats. I have no idea as to why. But if he's dropping footballs like that, maybe that's why. And I'd like to see a more productive first drive. I mean, we should have the first down if Chase just caught the ball, but he dropped it. Let's get some good blocking. Herbert had to throw it away. Okay, let's see what happens in Super Sim. See what happens. If it gets close, we're jumping in on the field. Titans make it 7-0. We make it 7-3. Come on, let's just finish this. Let's get a Super Bowl win. 14-3 Titans. 17 three times. Can we stop this team? We cannot stop them. 31-10 in the Super Bowl. Okay, hold on. Nope, this one's over. What a buzzkill to the end of the regular season and now the Super Bowl. That's gonna do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, make sure to check out my other channels and also make sure to follow me over on my social media. But I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace.